Hey everyone, it's Brandon, and today I'm bringing you something extra special in the form of my first ever movie review. It's a shame it had to be this movie, but I really cannot resist talking about it. Yes, it's now time, friends, to discuss the Emoji Movie, something nobody asked for, but we got anyway. Now, I was bored this past week and had some money to burn, so I figured why the hell not, especially after how big of a meme it had become, but let me tell you, I was not at all prepared for what was in store. Now, the premise of the Emoji Movie is that all emojis only have one function, and no matter what, they must always look and act the way they are programmed. Main character Gene, however, is different in that he can make other faces than just meh, which is what he's programmed as. Gene joins up with Girl Emoji and Hand Emoji in order to get him reprogrammed so that he can finally do what he's supposed to do, but along the way, they discover they're all different and that's okay because they should just be themselves. Sounds simple enough, right? It would be almost cute if it wasn't a blatant ripoff of Wreck-It Ralph. But hey, you know what? That's fine. Coming of age and self-acceptance stories are common, so I can't really give it too much shit there. What I can give it shit for, however, is the way that it's awfully written and it's basically one big fucking smartphone ad. Just like, nothing about this movie is endearing. Nothing at all. The main character is just fucking annoying constantly. The sidekick friend is even more annoying, and there's no development for any of the three main characters, like, whatsoever. It's like they're like, okay, well, Gene wants to be normal, but then they forgot to write a whole character arc for him. Like, he begins and ends the movie in the same place. I'm different and it's okay. Literally, like, nothing changes about him. Nothing changes about the hand, nothing changes about the fucking girl emoji other than that she just decides to not leave. Like, it's... Again, how do you get away with this? The hero's journey archetype story has to end with some change on the hero's part for it to work, but there's nothing. There is essentially no story here. They forgot to write a whole damn story. Do me a favor real quick. Pull out your phone, open every app you have. Alright, after that, send a text message with at least one emoji. Congratulations, you've now seen the whole movie. Hardly 5 minutes goes by in this movie without one of the characters saying something like, "Remember this app? It's on your phone. Remember Spotify? People use that." The amount of name dropping and product placement is fucking ridiculous, and they don't even try to be anywhere close to subtle about it. There's a whole goddamn scene in the Just Dance app that definitely doesn't go on for too long and doesn't show off their fucking wide catalog of licensed music. Now, since I'm talking about the writing, you'd think at some point I'd mention the jokes they wrote in the movie, but quite frankly, I'm pretty sure that they forgot to write jokes in here. I mean, I could mention the fact that they made Patrick Stewart, a well-respected thespian and film actor, into a literal pile of shit and then make at least 5 jokes about it in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Get it? Because poop is funny? Do you fucking get it? Another fat zinger they lay on you early in the movie is the fact that Gene's parents speak constantly in a monotone voice because they're also meh emojis. This wouldn't be so bad if they weren't actually major characters in the movie and have actual meaningful conversations in the same tone of voice, killing completely any form of character development that they could have ever had. Fuck man, I don't really know... This movie just left me so fucking dumbstruck at the lack of humor and lack of jokes in it. It blows my mind. How did anybody write this and think that kids would enjoy it? Kids aren't stupid. Do they think that all kids do all day is just look at their phone and be like, I like this app. I like this app. I want to see this app on the big screen. I want to watch movies of this. It's fucking abominable. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I hate the people who wrote it, and I hate the people who fucking approved this shit. Fuck, dude. I could say so much about this movie and its lack of humor, but I do feel like I should move on. And one thing in particular that I wanted to touch on real quick is the feminist agenda that lead actor TJ Miller touted in interviews before the movie came out. Before I talk about this, I want to make it as clear as I possibly can that I do not take issue with feminist themes or ideas being in films, TV, books, whatever. If you feel like empowering women through your creation, then hell yeah, dude, fucking do it. Do it to the best of your ability. The problem that I have with the feminist agenda in the Emoji Movie is how awfully it's handled. In the movie, Girl Emoji, Jailbreak, just parrots lines that sound like they came from people on Twitter rather than actually having a character arc that ends with her learning to believe in herself and become independent. This is my problem pretty much in general with current media. They're not trying to tackle feminist issues because they care and they want to. They're doing it because it's a cool thing to do, and they put in hip quotes from all the coolest tweeters and celebrities that think they know what the fuck they're talking about, but they actually don't. Like, it's just... It's almost as bad as the product placement, honestly. It's not because these people care about it. It's not because these people care about women's issues or women's rights. It's because they know it'll fucking make them money. And that is what the issue is here. Not to mention, they made this as a fucking ad. Yeah, man, our movie totally has a feminist agenda, so let's make fun of a book that's about women being forced into sex slavery and being property of the state. This shit just blows my fucking mind, dude. How do people keep getting away with this? How do big studios and big companies keep getting away with this? After watching this, I honestly feel like I'm part of the problem because I contributed to this. I gave these people money. I fucking lined the pockets of this garbage studio. I'm sorry this isn't as structured as my regular reviews, but I am just so overcome with disbelief that somebody actually made this and somebody allowed it to happen. I really am. And, you know, I did write out a script for it, but a lot of this is just off the top of my head because once I start talking about this shit, I just get upset. I really do. You know, this wasn't supposed to be a big professional video, but oh my god. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know. Where did we go wrong? Where did the timeline diverge so that this shit started to happen? I could honestly go on about this for hours, but I think all you need to know about the Emoji Movie is this. It's a cheap attempt at cashing in on the fact that kids have smartphones. They fucking canceled the Popeye movie that was supposed to be made by the creator of Dexter's Lab and Samurai Jack for this. If that doesn't make you angry, then I don't know what will. Truthfully, I'm not sure what I hate more. The movie, the studio that made it, or myself for wasting money on this shit. Oh well, at least I can now share my experience with all of you and give you my warning to not make the same mistake I did. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go off myself so we don't have to remember this festering pile of refuse anymore. Later.